everybody, Ghostblade 1062 here with another rolling stock review. Today we will be looking at the new Roco 3-pack of Falns 183 self-unloading dump cars. In this pack we have 2 different road names as well as 3 different road numbers of cars. In the Era 6 configuration, meaning 2007 to present. And now, let's move on to the unboxing. Alright, taking a look at the box, it is mainly just a clear plastic sleeve holding the 3 jewel cases for the 3 cars. On the right hand side though, we do have a little bit of information, including the product ID, this being 6600135. It is a 3-pack of Falns 183 type dump cars from Era 6, so 2007 to present, from the Deutsche Bahn AG. And here we have a line drawing of the 3 cars. And then on the back of the box we also have the product barcode, as well as an age restriction warning and QR code. And taking out the box jewel cases here. So we have the 3 individual jewel cases, each with a different car. And we don't really have any extra information on them. So, starting with the top one here, the DB Shankar car. And flipping up the softer plastic that helps protect the paint. Here we have the first car. And included in the box, we also have some additional detailing parts here that I will have to take a look. We don't have any instructions in this box. Next we have the brown Deutsche Bahn car. And we have the same hook pieces but in brown included. And in this box we also have some paperwork. I see what that piece is for. So it goes underneath here, and it is used as a guide to on specific track and unloading bridges to push open the doors. Alright, so that is something I am not in need of at this point in time. So I will leave them in the packaging. But this is the paperwork included, as well as there is a list of replacement parts. And lastly, the red Deutsche Bahn car. And again, we have those push pieces included as well. And here we have our 3 cars. A nice little bit of extra variety into the fleet. Some nice additional coloration, which is nice. And now we can move on to the detail overview section of the video. Time to take a closer look at these cars, starting with the red Deutsche Bahn AG car. At the rear of the car here, we have our buffer beam with the coupling hook in the center above the coupler. And we have our rectangular buffers. Just above that, we have a walkway with steps on either side. This is separately fitted plastic with etching for the grip, which would be diamond plating, and a separately fitted plastic handrail. Behind that, we also see the opening and closing mechanism for the side doors of the cars, and we have a couple of warning labels as well. Now moving on to the side of the car, we have the Deutsche Bahn logo here at the top, and below that we see our capacity information as well as car length. We also have our road number here, this car being 81806643-065-8, and it is a Falns type 183 car. Moving over towards the center of the car, we have our handles for the opening and closing mechanism of the car, as well as we have this hook here, which is designed for cranes to attach in case of derailment. And these side panels actually are capable of opening as well. Now moving on to the head end, we have a step with a handrail going up on the side here, as well as we see the mechanism for the side door panels again. And we see our coupling hook detailing here as well. And now onto the other side, we see much of the same detailing. Looking in the top of the car, we see our bracing on either end, as well as in the center here, as well as our angle divide in the center of the car for helping with emptying the car. And we can see that the side panels open up on both sides, allowing for the use of live loads, which is very nice. And then looking at the underside, we have some brake system detailing here, but not much. We do have metal wheel sets and the couplers sit in NEM shafts, making them very easy to switch out. Now onto the brown Deutsche Bahn car. By ways of actual detailing, we see pretty much all of the same, with a smaller Deutsche Bahn logo, and the road number is 8180 6636 206-6. Underside detailing is the same, and so is the top and inside detailing, and again the side doors open up, which would allow for use of live loads. And finally, the DB Schenker car, road number 8180 6639 471-4. DB Schenker being a sub-branch of the Deutsche Bahn AG. And again, opening side doors. Which will allow for live loads. All in all, very nice cars, nicely detailed. This type of car doesn't really have any riveting that needs to be detailed, which is shown as it consists primarily of large panels. And next, we can move on to the rip track segment of the video. Time for the rip track segment of the video. Here, what we will do is verify the wheel gauge with the NMRA standards gauge. Starting with the red Deutsche Bahn car, road number 81806643 starting on the front truck. Axle 1 is good, and axle 2 is good, though a little tight. Onto the rear truck. Axle 1 is good, and so is axle 2. Now onto the brown Deutsche Bahn car. Front truck axle 1 is good, and axle 2 a little tight, but still just within. And rear truck axle 1 is good, and axle 2 is good. And finally, the DB Schenker car. Rear truck axle 1 is good, and axle 2 is good. Front truck axle 1 is good, and rear axle 2 is good. So all of the axles are engaged, which should allow for smooth running. So now we can take the cars over to the track for a test run as part of a coal train. Alright everybody, this concludes my review of the Roco Falns 183 type self-unloading dump car 3-pack. All in all, they were well detailed. The body work was well done. The opening doors are a very nice addition, especially considering that they allow for live loads to be used, allowing for a more detailed step in operations. That being said, the plastic handrails are a bit on the softer side, so you would have to be very careful with those to not bend or break them. The writing was clear and legible on the cars, though I did have some trouble with picking that up on camera. But aside from that, the cars were very well done. They ran smoothly. The coupling had a little bit of trouble, but nothing that can't be fixed with a set of KD number 18 couplers. So all in all, a product I would highly recommend. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like or a comment and subscribe for more model railroad content. Have a great day, everybody.